Did you listen to Jeff and Professor Hamo in the morning? Here's what you missed.
Did I tell you the story of Lin Jiru when he was on the bench?
Tell us.
Lin Jiru was on the bench. You know, Lin Jiru has worked for Moi for 42 years.
My goodness.
One job, one man, 42 years. So he tells us this story. Oh, great story. So they're in New York, right? First of all, no. There's a delegation that was sent to New York. It was headed by Julia Ojiambo.
Yes.
She gets to New York. She finds out she doesn't have accreditation to go to the UN. She's left her accreditation at home. She calls State House in a panic. Moi calls Njiru. Says, Njiru, shikai. This is Julia Ojiambo's accreditation. He has a first class ticket on British Airways. He has some money for you. Enda. He jumped on a flight, Nairobi, London. Gets to London. The High Commissioner is there to meet him, to escort him to the next flight to New York. He's escorted through Heathrow, gets on the flight to New York, gets to New York. The ambassador is there to meet him. I'm telling you, the VIP treatment he received because he was carrying what? Accreditation for Julia Ojiambo. He finally hands the accreditation to Julia Ojiambo. Ambassador tells him, okay, you go chill out at this hotel. It's called the Waldorf.
The Waldorf.
Fantastic fire. Oh, incredible hotel. Anyway, he's chilling there. He makes a phone call. He calls Moi back in State House. He says, Mzee, I've delivered your package. Mzee goes, Najua. And then he says, Mzee, what do you want me to do? He says, Weka hapo tunakuja. So he stays there for a week in Manhattan, New York City, shopping, and I enjoy it. They had the time of his life. Moi comes, he gives a speech at the UN. From there, they go to Washington, D.C., they have a meeting. From there, they go to L.A., right?
Los
Angeles. They have another meeting and a dinner there with the mayor of Los Angeles, Bill Bradley there. Bill Bradley. So while they're at Bill Bradley's house, Nyayo's rungu at the house slips and falls and cracks.
Man.
What?
The ivory made rungu
Does what?
sleeps and breaks.
So now they were on their way to Australia for the Commonwealth Heads of State Summit. So from Los Angeles, they were heading west to Australia. Everyone's in a panic because Moi, if he arrives in Australia without the rungu, people are going to say, Usi Moi.
Yes.
You know what they did? They made a phone call to State House. There was a guy there, a trusted aide at State House. I forgot the name. Njiro was telling me. They told the guy, listen, go to this place, go to this room, open this safe. There's 2 rungus. Not 1, 2. Now here's the trick. We are heading to Australia tomorrow morning. You need to head to Australia and to Sydney and get there before us. So here's your itinerary. You're going to fly Nairobi, Johannesburg. From Johannesburg, you're going to cross over on Qantas, the Australian airline, and head to Sydney. In the meantime, we're going through Los Angeles. And you get there before us. So the guy grabs the 2 rungus, puts them in a safe bag, flies to the airport, gets on this flight, I think SAA then, to Joburg. Joburg connects on to Qantas. Qantas straight, non-stop to Sydney. Right? He lands in Sydney as that plane from Los Angeles is landing. So of course he needs to get on the runway to run up the stairs to give Moi the rungu before he comes out. He gets the clearance. He gets off the plane, runs across the tarmac. Jumps onto this plane that's just landed, meets Moi inside, and ampatia rungu, Moi akitoka. It's like nothing happened.
What is behind the scene?
Lee Njiru is a storyteller. You should hear this man tell this story. The Moi came out the plane like nothing happened. And imagine this man who was sweating all the way from Nairobi. If he had missed the connection, if the flight was delayed for some reason,
angefanyiwa kitu nilifanyiwa juzi jana.
Number 7 years.
If he was Museveni, my goodness.
Yes, what a story. What a story.
Candid interviews
with decision makers.
Catch Jeff Koinange and Professor Hamo every day, Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. only on Hot 96.